Greetings, fellow nerds. Welcome to another MTGA NerdPhil video where we are doing some awesome stuff for the next upcoming weeks. We are doing Strixhaven preparation. If you've been a subscriber of this channel, you know I did Calendar preparation. So we're looking at cards, decks, synergies, even tribal decks, seeing what cards do we have right now that we can prepare for as we see more Strixhaven previews, so that we can kind of already know the structure of the deck when the set officially comes out on MTG Arena. So if you want to see more stuff like that, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, hit that notification bell. Find me a little bit easier in the future. And so you can participate in Fan Submission Fridays, where you drop an Aether Hub link down in the comments telling me that, hey, I want you to try out this deck. It can be trolly, can be serious, whatever you want it to be, and it gets your deck featured on this channel every Friday. So if you want to participate in that, just drop the comment down below. And also, question of the day, which school are you most excited to play when Strixhaven comes out? So we've got the 5 schools so far, and I want to know what are you guys most excited for. So it reminds me of Guilds of Ravnica, but it's interesting because it's a little different. But anyways, we're gonna start off with Boros Spirits. That's a tribal-esque deck that's coming out in the Boros school, which I think is super interesting. And you know, there's all these triggers, casting instants and sorceries. I think it's called Magecraft. I already forgot for whatever reason, but yeah. So had to kind of keep that in mind as I was constructing this deck. And of course, there are no red spirits right now in standard, so we are going to replace certain things as well. But let me show you what we have right now. So I'm playing 3 Light of Hopes. It's a nice instant. It's very flexible, and I do foresee that enchantments are still going to be a problem in the future, even with the whole Magecraft stuff. But giving a +1/+1 counter is also pretty solid. So I like this card. Might get replaced, not really sure. It's still enchantment heavy deck, but that might shift around. But for now, we're going to keep it in. Usher of the Fallen, solid card, aggressive, love the boast ability. Clarion Spirit, because Boros cards tend to be lower on the curve, so I'm getting a 1/1 flying spirit token, solid all around. 2 Island of Obstruction. This is a spirit. This is one of the weaker spirit cards, I think, even with the first strike ability. The second ability doesn't get used all that often, so this one's probably going to get replaced, but still a solid card all around as a spirit, so you know, we might keep it, but I assume it's going to get replaced. Luminarca Aspirant. I think this is going to be a non-spirit creature that we keep in the deck even as we get the new spirits. It's just a solid card all around, powerful ability, and the spirit, since Boros cards tend to be on the weaker side, this is a great way to buff our creatures for free, essentially. 3 Robber of the Rich, filling in the creature slot here. Probably going to get replaced because it doesn't really mesh with the tribal deck. But just a good card all around, of course. I mean, we're still seeing it. Scorpion Dragonfire. Going a little out of my comfort zone. I'd rather play Glass Casket, but we want to trigger the Magecraft ability, so still a good card all around. Vanishing Light for the removal. Skyclave Apparition, one of the more powerful spirits, so this definitely going to stick around. Bone Crusher Giant might still stay in the deck because it's just such a strong card all around in red. Embercleave to buff our spirits like crazy. Great equipment. Definitely going to stick that around. Shadow Skull Smashing, Castle Arnville, 6 planes, 5 mountains, 4 pathways, and 4 passages for our lands. Keep in mind, we will probably be playing Rally of the Ranks. I didn't include it here just because we are playing a good chunk of non-spirit cards until we, get those in Strixhaven. But, yep. So let's bring this into the ladder. My goal is to get 1 win, honestly, because this deck is obviously, again, it's not at its peak form, but it's important to look at the structure of kind of the cards that we may potentially use. So again, the Strixhaven preparation. That hasn't come out yet, but it's good to know what we are going to use. So I'm going to keep this. Unfortunate that I am not going to start with the Usher of the Fallen, because I do want to make sure I get my red mana to play my other creatures, so it's cool though. I mean, these 2 cards are solid spirits. They're probably going to stick around. I mean, for sure, Skyclave Apparition, Usher of the Fallen. I would say what's important is that in a best of 3, if you are going to play a best of 3, Usher of the Fallen is a great card. Because, it took a Maze Mountain Tome. Don't mind that. Because it just hampers control players. You can bow so you're not using resources from your hand. and it's aggressive early on. All right, Heartless Act come in here. That's fine. Oh, you know what would have been perfect if we draw Plains, and then we would have gotten a 1/1 Spirit as well. So, might have actually been better to just play Usher of the Fallen now that I think about it, because of the boast ability, but we'll see. He might not even remove this. He's probably thinking, what is this guy playing? I don't even know what this guy is playing. This is fine. Probably just going to Bone Crusher Giant this card. If we draw Plains here, we can get a 1/1 Spirit as well. Oh, does he have oh, I think I know what he has. I have to go for it though. He has a Snakeskin Bill, because there's that slight pause. So he's gonna give it Hexproof and a +1/+1 counter. That's cool. I mean, I appreciate that because I think that's a solid card. It's a better version of Blossoming Defense, and I loved Blossoming Defense when it was out in Kaladesh. So he lets me go through with it, which is pretty solid. So I'm gonna attack here. And then I am going to get a 1/1 Pulling Spirit. So again, this is where Rally of the Ranks would be pretty solid. Maybe as actually worth trying out in the preparation, because all of these guys, because this guy's also Spirit, would be significantly bigger. So yeah. This is a good way to, I don't know what this guy's playing. Jun Stuff? Jun Stuff. That's a deck name. Okay, he's ramping. All right. Ooh, okay. I am going to play Luminarch Aspirant because that is a freebie card essentially, especially right now. So here's the thing with Luminarch Aspirant. Everyone likes to put on one creature and make it really big. And in certain situations, that is the correct thing to do. When you're going wide like this, it's actually important to split your threats, because if they remove, like, if you've been putting, you know, all your counters on one creature and they remove that, then you've kind of wasted Luminarch Aspirant. Oh, this is perfect. Check this out, guys. Light of the Hope. Oh, wait, that's enchantment. It's not artifact and enchantment. Oh, it should be. All right, I'll lose 3 life here. That's an easy one. And yeah, let's get cooking. So I'm gonna put it on the, yeah, Usher of the Fallen. Okay. Oh, and we Bone Crusher Giant to the face. So again, Luminarch Aspirant and Bone Crusher Giant, considerable enough to stay because they're just such strong creatures. But if you want to stay like loyal to the tribal deck, they would have to go. But they're just too strong to pass up. Honestly, that's what I think. But totally up to you guys how you guys think it should be played. But yeah, I mean, Rally of the Ranks definitely coming in. Honestly, again, might have been worth playing right now. I'd probably... It's hard because you don't want to play too many enchantments with the Magecraft synergies that are coming. Maybe it's not even worth it to play the Magecraft synergies. I don't know. If I were to... So recently I talked with a friend about the randomizer and just thinking about, like, is it truly random? Is it, you know, does it skew a person to win at the beginning of the game? I said no. I think all the cards are truly random. I mean, it would be kind of weird for them to do that, but this is a classic example as to why people would think it's not random. Like, I got 3 Embercleaves. Like, Bone Crusher Giant is a great card, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's almost worth keeping, but it doesn't make that much sense here. Embercleave will have to be at the bin. We're not close enough to... We're not aggressive enough right now for that card to be useful. So... I truly, I mean, I want to think better of Wizards for, like, I don't want to think that, you know, they have decided, you know, oh, you know, we're going to create this program that chooses who wins. You know, I don't know, that just seems kind of off-putting, I guess. It just doesn't make sense to me. This is probably a Heartless Act. Oh, it's an Eliminate. Okay. That's okay with me. So if this is a control deck, Usher of the Fallen is going to be actually pretty significant here. Because of the bust ability, I don't have to commit resources or commit creatures to apply some pressure. So That might work out. So... Sure. This is going to be a tough matchup, though. If Usher of the Fallen was here earlier, it'd be a completely different story. If that was my turn 1 play, then I would have just kept boasting and boasting and boasting. And they might have not used the Eliminate. Actually, they probably would have, actually. The card's good enough to where it might warrant an Eliminate. So, this looks like to be mono... Oh! Okay, so it's Demir Snow, maybe? So my goal is also to get Castle Ardenvale active. That is a huge dampener on... yep, can't do anything about that against control decks. Because it's just constant pressure for free, and you get to react to the control player, which they're not used to all the time. So this is a classic example of a potential slow start. In a best of one, you want to go more mid-range, because like even mono red, if you think about it, has been going mid-range with Embercleave, with Torvald, with you know, such other things. So I might just straight up play the Bone Crusher. Yeah, it's just a good form of pressure. I like this play. Yeah, Bone Crusher Giant, again, probably it's worth at least considering to keep around. Like, that's how good it is. It's kind of nuts. Okay, cool. So they're kind of running out of resources here. So it's destroyed. I can't do anything about that. So yeah, they're running out of resources though. Okay, I actually really wanted to draw a land there for Castle Ardenvale, so I just kind of lost a turn. Banishing Light is going to be solid. Yeah, so this is a good example of when it's going to be solid. Okay. So get rid of you. And my turn. Wow, I've never asked for a land so badly in my life before, but here we are. Here we are. We are asking for a land. Although in that case, it wouldn't have mattered too much, but an Embercleave is completely pointless right now. Like, it does absolutely nothing for us. We've already lost our creatures for it to be useful, so... Opponent's probably a little unsure what to do because we are playing Banishing Light with a creature deck, and I think that's the way to play, honestly. Sure, you have a 4/3. This is also a good way for control players. I mean, the Snowland was just a nice addition to control decks. Well, the randomizer is not helping us. If we draw poorly again next turn, we'll probably just call it, because they just took 4, so maybe not. Yeah. But we can't even activate Castle Ardenvale. So maybe the randomizer. I don't know. I don't think so. Like, yeah, I started with 3 Embercleaves and now I'm drawing 2. Like, sure. Yeah, I can't activate it. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna gain 4 life here. Doesn't seem like he's playing enchantments. If he is. Okay. So finally got a land. Might be a little too late. They have the red, so they were marred. What is this color? Okay. That's really unfortunate.
Think fast.
It's okay for now. I forget what this color combination is. Someone remind me in the comments down below, please. And again, if you're still here, means you're enjoying my content. Drop a Aether Hub link, because I want to play your decks. Okay. We're just gonna go for it. I can't let Teferi keep doing his thing. Ah. Well, it doesn't seem like I have a choice now.
Ideas like seconds of
Take 2 extra turns. Target creature control phases out. Phasing kind of sucks, not gonna lie.
Now wait just a minute.
Now wait just a minute. I feel like this game is lost if I'm frankly honest. Teferi, Master of Time is an interesting card because it gets to, I've like being able to do loyalty every turn. Like that's kind of insane. Like if you think about it, it's like pretty insane. So here's the weird thing. I don't even know if we Ember Cleave. Costs 5 mana. Oh, all right. Now we will do the Scoopy Scoop. Yep. So classic example of how we can lose if we kind of don't get a solid hand. We had a solid hand, they just had good answers, and I'm used to playing stuff like Snakes and Veil and Heroic Intervention because let's get in for one more game. Because it just nullifies all their moves, it wastes their turn, and we still have a form of pressure on the board, but what can you do, right? So, ooh, yes, I love this hand. I love this hand. It's kind of slow, not gonna lie, especially we're not doing anything turn 2 except potentially boasting, but it's still good. Like Usher of the Fallen is just good, and if it's against control, that's really important. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boast. Seems like we're playing against control, and if that's the case, I don't have to commit resources. Like I can just sit back and just boast. Okay, in this case I cannot. Oh, but that was a fantastic draw. So I get to actually put on this attack. Okay, and now I can kind of sit back a little bit. Okay. The fact that he's attacking is interesting. That means he has something that he's not super worried about. I actually want a red land here. I actually really want a red land here. That's slightly annoying, but not too bad. Okay, I'm still looking for a red land. I don't mind those two as long as I get a red land. Destroy target creature. Can't do anything about that, so I guess you gotta go. Yes! Yes! Yes. So I'm actually going to do this. This might seem interesting, but it splits the threat. Again, that's super important. Like doing 2 extra damage puts him at 5. Doesn't really actually speed up the clock. He's going to be more tempted to get rid of Usher of the Fallen. And if he spends all his mana getting rid of the token, I just re-equip, and now he's got a much bigger creature to deal with. So, yeah, splitting your threats super important. We might beat rogues here. That's kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, we're going to beat rogues. Like, insane, right? Like, Boros Spirits beating rogues? I'm telling you, it's possible. Ooh, that was a nice draw, not gonna lie. So, what I'm actually going to do is play Clarion Spirit and then hold back for Light of the Hope. Yeah, I was like, why are you countering that? Alright, we beat rogues. Easy win against rogues. We can beat the rogues with a weird deck, but that's what we do on this channel. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed that. It's going to be really interesting to see Boros Spirits just take this kind of new... I feel like Boros is taking a new form almost with this interesting kind of magecraft thing that's going on. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, we're going to prepare for more Strixhaven stuff. Got a lot of cool decks to kind of look at, decks we've already kind of been playing but haven't really seen light. So again, hit those buttons down below, and again, Aether Hub link for your Fan Submission Friday down in the comments. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Right now up top, YouTube is showing a video of my most recent upload, and right below that is a video that YouTube thinks you will like, probably a deck you haven't seen me play. So go ahead, check those out, explore the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you for your next NerdPhil.